Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday night with this BTC pump. I was feeling a little loose with my cash. I went out and got this dope IKEA plastic hat, and I cracked open my super jumbo bottle of Eli Craig small batch, which was recommended to me by a friend. So let's get to it. Bitcoin having a really nice pump. Everyone's super duper bullish on the Twitter timeline. Everyone's like, I told you so. It was going up. We're in a bull run. You know, well, you got a BART here, and I don't know. Could we have another BART? I'm not going to say that we're in a bull run yet. I'm not I'm not there yet, but things are looking positive for Bitcoin, and we've seen quite a bit of positive price action on a lot of the coins and some of the alts. Typically, we like to see BTC pump, have a little pullback, and the alts kind of run. On that note, let's see, BNB having a little pump, 217, which is pretty dope. But what you clicked on the video for, this Jake Sharp guy, TitanX. TitanX was originally supposed to be using Zen, but now it's not. I've had a whole bunch of my followers ask me, Slow, when are you doing a review of TitanX? So, first and foremost, is TitanX a better Zen? And my answer to that is Titan and Zen are completely different, okay? Zen's main goal is adoption and fair use and adoption. Now, there's been a lot of squabbling that Zen hasn't been fair and Jack Levin's front running everything, which, believe what you want to believe. The reality is, I talked about it. The coin tools people kind of ruined the liquidity in the short term. But on the long term, I still feel like Zen is an even playing field. With that being said, the goals of Zen and the goals of TitanX, I feel, are completely different. Zen is about adoption. Get as many people participating as possible so that you will have network activity, okay? One of Jake's main arguments is that Zen is just enriching the miners. But again, long term, Zen will find its groove. I'm very confident of that. And Jake's project, I think, is more centered around ROI, okay? And something very critical to this is you have to understand the dynamics that he is setting in place, the 62% buy and burn. So in essence, you go into the lobby, you get some coins. The liquidity starts with 100 billion and 8 ETH. Well, number one, you're going to have to, I'm wondering what kind of anti-whale techniques are going to be in play at the beginning of this, because the MEV bots, as always, will try to scoop up these coins. And, basically all the ETH fees are going to burn up the supply of Titan, okay? And then people don't have their coins until their mints are due. So, people are going to be doing ladders, and in a way, it's a race. Something you have to keep in mind is the 28% real ETH yield, okay? That, in my opinion, is not going to outpace selling and dumping your coins into the liquidity pump. So, in some ways, I feel like this is kind of, and it's not being insulting, sort of repackaged DXN, okay? And who made the money in the DXN? The people early made hundreds of thousands of dollars by dumping the DXN onto the retail. And now DXN is completely crushed. As I said in the beginning, the tokenomics were very simplistic on DXN. And Basically, the whales came in, got the coins, and dumped on retail. And then all the retail people participating were left holding the bag. Okay. And then they're like, well, it's still paying yield, but they made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a very short period of time. So, same concept here, but think of Titan is DXN. Okay. But so the fundamentals are that all the fees are pumping Titan, which I agree. So the most simplistic game theory is that there is a race to liquidity, and that means a race to sell your coins into the pump as fast as possible. So you have the bots and stuff that could snipe when this releases, and then you have the race of the people that set up ladders. Now, as far as strategies, well, there's a bazillion different strategies. Day one, you could set up all your ladders, and then you decide how much of the coins you hold versus how many you sell. But I like it, but again, timing will be critical of when you exit this, because the real money is going to be made by selling Titan. That's what I think. So anything that buys into that. Now, if everyone plays the game, stakes their coins, gets the yield, at some point people are going to sell. So that is my thoughts on Titan. I mean, there's really not a ton of strategies. Something else to think about too is MEX. The MEX wallets, if you've been following Zen and anything related to it, go bananas. So I would not expect this to be any different. That MEX wallets will probably ape very hard and be one of the whales in this project. So again, on the surface, it sounds good. It's kind of got a Luna. It's like DXN blended with Luna to pump the coin. But that puts a big target on the liquidity. So I'm not fudding it. I'm just saying timing will be critical to making your money, because the way this is being presented, it's all about the ROI. So, even though the yield's there, you're going to have some dips. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Am I going to go into it? I'll probably throw a little at it. I want to participate. I'm not going to go crazy, because I do think there's going to be some ETH whales playing this. And usually when that happens, it's challenging to make money. But I do think you could possibly make some money on this. It's just you're going to have to time it right. But I do think the token price appreciation is going to massively outpace the yield that you get on ETH. And that's just my opinion, but we'll see how it plays out. And again, comparing this to Zen, these are different animals. Zen's purpose is to establish a foothold as an adopted crypto in the space. Titan is basically how much money can I make as fast as possible in this ROI type based app. And again, he's very confident that this is the holy grail of DeFi. And again, I feel like it's kind of a DXN blended to a Luna type situation. But the fees go to the users and to the market appreciation instead of going to the miners. But again, I think these DeFi projects have different goals. So going over there and talking about Zen Centurion sitting at 0.135, and going back over here, Zen has had a super nice pump. This is fantastic, but again, with Zen, it's super earlier. I knew there was just going to be endless FUD about this, but people have to see the bigger picture in this. And this is that we're in the adoption phase and you just completely ignore price. Now, that's a pretty insane road to go down. And I warned of that in several of my early videos. And I said, the path to glory with Zen is a long one and there's no guarantees. But again, the fact that so many people know about it And the adoption, I think, again, my plan has not. And people were asking me recently, what's the update on Zen? So it's the same thing, buddy. I'm accumulating Centurions monthly. So at the end of that max 400 days, I have coins coming in every month. And these things are dirt cheap. We have had some low, like there, 7 Gui, super low. It's a great opportunity. Now, is that cheaper than going on Blur and just picking up a Zent? It varies. At least you don't have to worry about your wallet getting stuck if you buy one of the ones that's already out there. So again, everyone's been attacking Jack, and Jack's building. Like, it blows my mind that people are attacking him, saying, oh, he's building this, he's building that. And, again, he's a builder. That's amazing. We want him to keep building, keep improving, and connecting this all together. And the vision, if the vision was released all at once, the participation would probably be lower because people would try to analyze what the next step is. So in some ways, I think Jack keeps a lot of this under wraps as the Zen ecosystem evolves, so that participation levels are high. And with the people, there's been a lot of people with mining Zenium and the blocks, and then they're like, what, is more coins? And I mined a little bit. I mined early. The difficulty has gone up quite a bit, so I haven't been mining as much, but I'm still participating though, and that's kind of the key. On over to Elephant. We had that big sell-off, and now we're getting some positive price actions and some consolidation, which is good. Nothing's changed there. Still do my weekly DCA, and like I said, BNB is kind of on the move, so I'm just kind of keeping that rolling. Futures, obviously still paying, totally awesome, sitting around 400 million market cap. On to grapes, sitting at 0.57. We got the grape IGO coming up, and like I said, I am participating, and I have golden tickets, which if you're in my Telegram, if you wanted a golden ticket, you could sign up, and I would give the first come, first serve golden tickets. But I guess the max for one golden ticket is 0.3 ETH, market cap 40 to 45 million, puts it around 2 cents, 2.25 cents per grape coin. Now, if you don't understand grapes, I've been talking about this project, and basically they're Web3 gaming. They have the NFTs, they're having the coin launch. It's completely fire. And they have an airdrop. So if you own a grape, you're going to get some free coins as well outside of the initial grape offering IGO. So grapes continuing to build. They updated their website, and there's going to be, but there's not much more. I'm extremely bullish on this. Like I said, I think I'm working my way to building a million to multi-million dollar position in this project, because I think in the full bull, this is just going to absolutely kill it, assuming there's no catastrophic events or anything like that, as long as they keep building. On to Sats, pumping like a mug. So Sats pumping off the charts, really nice price action. We had some consolidation. Again, as I said, ignore all the price action on this. Diluted market cap is $50 million, okay? So I've talked about this at $1 billion market cap. This is a 20 plus X. It's a no-brainer, assuming there's not some huge protocol. There is risk to this, and that is that something would happen to the BRC20 protocol, which I know there's been a lot of squabbling in the BTC community, but we'll see. And again, I'm ignoring all this price action. This is basically anything under the next 0 or 2 it's a continued DCA, as I'm basically thinking, this is an accumulation phase for Sats, because this price action is just going to be stupid ridiculous in the bull, assuming this keeps going. And there's actually a Twitter account now on this that does a lot of pump tweets. which is good. They're expanding, so that's nice to see. Looking over at PulseStrip. PulseStrip launched. I told you I had a little bit in there, and I had a faucet. I participated, and you know what? It's not working out. It's working out pretty well. I actually, like I said, I just wanted to participate, and it's not doing too bad. I'm not going to overly shill this. Liquidity is looking good, and I'm just compounding right now. I really don't care much about it, but it just gets me a little loose cash over on PulseChain, because when I stated I really don't talk about it too much, I had some of my PRCs from the airdrop, and I basically just bootstrap stuff. But I mean, liquidity still looks good, and you know, I don't need them. I don't need it. So I'm just going to continue to compound for now. Sugartown revealed, which is kind of dope, and sitting at about 0.26. I originally got a handful of these for like 0.07. So I'm up considerably in profit. They had their game release, and I guess they're going to have their final game release here come soon, where everyone can play the first game that they dropped, which, let's see, where was Sugartown? So Sugartown released a game which was similar to like some Geo game or something I've seen in the iPhone store and stuff. But Sugartown is basically about gaming, and you know, I've talked about this. I've actually been doing quite a bit of research lately. I am aggressively trying to accumulate quality gaming projects as fast as possible. So we'll see about that. So anyways, that is the update for today. Like I said, things looking pretty good. We got TitanX. Oh, and then on a side note, Zenify. I'm keeping an eye on that. I know we talked about that, and I mined it pretty hard, and I'm hoping it has a pretty good payout. But supposedly they're going to link all the chains together, and you're going to be able to bridge all the Zens across on some new protocols. So that was a Zenify update. So that should be pretty dope as well. So hope you enjoyed tonight's video as we get prepared for the week. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.